Hello, dear supporter. Welcome to another Manchester United news. Let's go to the latest news about the Red Devils. But first, I ask that you subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to receive all the Man United news that we will publish here. Let's go to the latest news about the Red Devils.
Today's news is absolutely explosive. Let's start with what's now official. Manchester United have completed the signing of Diego Leon, an 18-year-old Paraguayan fullback from Cerro Porteño. This isn't just another youth prospect. Leon has already played 33 games at senior level and scored 4 goals, showing maturity far beyond his age. His playing style blends physical aggression with tactical intelligence, and insiders say he's already made a positive impression in early training sessions. The club plans to support his transition into English football by splitting his time between the academy and first-team facilities. A long-term investment, no doubt, but one that shows how United are thinking ahead. He joins Matheus Cunha as the club's second official signing this summer. The Brazilian forward arrived from Wolves for €62.5 million, and, perhaps more symbolically, he was immediately handed the iconic number 10 shirt. That jersey, of course, belonged to Marcus Rashford. And with that one gesture, United made it clear, a new era is beginning, and old symbols may no longer apply. So, where does this leave Rashford? The English forward is among a group of 5 players who've been allowed to report late to pre-season training as they explore moves away from the club. Alongside him are Jadon Sancho, Alejandro Garnacho, Antony and Tyrell Malacia. It's not just rotation anymore. This is a serious reshuffling of core players. Rashford, who spent part of last season on loan at Aston Villa, is said to be dreaming of a move to Barcelona. That dream gained traction after Barca's top target, Nico Williams, signed a long-term extension with Athletic Club until 2035. Rashford, now without the number 10 shirt and on the fringes of Amorim's plans, has publicly hinted at his desire to play in Spain, noting the weather, culture, and family proximity as major pluses. If the financial conditions are right, a loan or permanent move could materialize soon. Jadon Sancho, meanwhile, is reportedly in advanced talks with Juventus. His failed stint at Chelsea, where he barely made an impact, left both clubs reluctant to commit to a permanent deal. United are eager to move him on, but they want to recoup a portion of the £73 million they paid Borussia Dortmund in 2021. Juventus are open to a loan with an option to buy, but salary negotiations remain tricky. Amorim is clear. He wants high-intensity wingers with tactical discipline, and Sancho doesn't fit that mold. And then there's Alejandro Garnacho, once a rising star and fan favourite. Garnacho's relationship with Amorim deteriorated rapidly after he was benched for the Europa League final loss to Tottenham. In a move seen as openly rebellious, the Argentine winger posted a photo of himself wearing an Aston Villa shirt with Rashford's name on the back, a gesture interpreted as solidarity with Rashford and defiance toward the manager. As a result, Garnacho was informed that he is free to leave, and United have set a £50 million price tag on his head. Antony's situation is more nuanced. The Brazilian enjoyed a productive loan at Real Betis, where he became a fan favourite. Betis are keen to sign him permanently, but financial constraints are stalling negotiations. United are open to either a straight sale or another loan with an obligation to buy, potentially structured to help Betis meet the £30 million valuation. Tyrell Malacia, who spent part of last season on loan at PSV Eindhoven, is also on the exit list. Injuries limited his appearances to just 12 games, and PSV have decided not to trigger their buy option. United are expected to seek another left-back this window, and Malacia is unlikely to stay as a backup. But now, let's shift to the incoming targets. After confirming Leon and Cunha, United are far from done. The club maintained strong interest in Mbeumo from Brentford. The winger had a standout campaign last season, praised for his versatility, work rate, and ability to influence games, both as a creator and goal scorer. Negotiations are expected to pick up pace, but Brentford's asking price, reportedly over £60 million, could become a major obstacle. Another hot target is Victor Gyökeres. The Swedish striker had a sensational season, scoring 54 goals across all competitions. Amorim reportedly sees Gyökeres as the ideal frontman, physically dominant, tireless in pressing, and lethal in front of goal. However, his release clause is steep, believed to be around €85 million, and there are concerns about whether United can make that investment without major player sales. A more financially accessible option is Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who is now a free agent after his contract expired with Everton. Though plagued by injuries in recent seasons, Calvert-Lewin offers Premier League experience and aerial threat. Amorim is believed to be weighing whether he could serve as a useful rotational player in a long season. In midfield, two names stand out: Youssouf Fofana and Felix Nmecha. Fofana, currently at Monaco, is a dynamic, box-to-box midfielder with Champions League experience and a reputation for breaking up play. He could become a natural successor to Casemiro, who might also be on the way out. Nmecha, from Borussia Dortmund, is more of a long-term project, young, physically gifted, and tactically flexible, but not yet proven at the highest level. No bid has been submitted, but scouting reports have been positive on the goalkeeping front, even though Andre Onana has stated he wants to stay at the club. United are exploring options to bolster the position. One name mentioned is John Victor, a promising 22-year-old keeper from Botafogo in Brazil. Though not ready for the first team just yet, he's viewed as a potential investment for the future and a solid backup to develop. All in all, Manchester United's summer is shaping up to be one of the most transformational in recent memory. This isn't just about swapping players, it's a philosophical shift. Ruben Amorim wants a younger, hungrier, and more disciplined squad that can press high, dominate possession, and develop together over time. The era of patchwork solutions appears to be over. The big question now is, can United pull off this massive rebuild successfully before the season begins? With the pre-season just kicking off, fans should expect a whirlwind of movement in the coming weeks. Stay locked in with us, because things at Old Trafford are changing fast, and you won't want to miss a second of it. Valencia midfielder Javi Guerra set to join Manchester United. Valencia midfielder Javi Guerra is close to joining Manchester United, according to Calcio Mercato journalist Daniel Longo. The Red Devils have been linked with the 22-year-old Spaniard for a while, and it appears they are now closing in on his recruitment. Man United head coach Ruben Amorim wants to bolster his options in the middle of the park as Casemiro approaches the twilight of his career, and Guerra has emerged as an option for this summer. The 6'2" in Valencia star has been a regular for his childhood club in the La Liga in recent seasons, featuring in 68 league games across the last two campaigns and weighing in with 7 goals and 4 assists. Man United could do with such a talented midfielder who can play in a box-to-box role, and even as a number 9 if need be, given his attacking abilities and his ability to deliver the perfect through balls and tackle are qualities Amorim would love. Guerra loves to dribble, shoot from distance and play long balls, and his style could be perfect for the Red Devils midfield. The Spaniard is an explosive runner from midfield who loves to regularly crash the box, and Man United may need to pay a premium to get him, as Valencia will not be keen to let such a talented player leave cheaply. It has been widely reported that Guerra has a release clause of €100 million, but the La Liga club will be open to doing business for a lesser fee, and the Old Trafford club may need to table a juicy offer to have a chance of pipping the several suitors monitoring him to his services. The youngster has the potential to become one of the best centre midfielders in Europe in the nearest future, and signing him could be huge for the Red Devils. However, their lack of European football next season could work against them, as Guerra would love to force his way into the senior Spanish team ahead of the 2026 World Cup by featuring in the Champions League. Victor Osimhen makes transfer decision amid Man United interest. Manchester United's hopes of landing Victor Osimhen have suffered a major blow, as the striker has finally made a decisive call on his future. According to the journalist Bucci Loba, Osimhen has said yes to a permanent switch to Turkish powerhouse Galatasaray. The Nigerian has made it very clear to Napoli that he wants to move on this summer. Osimhen looked destined for a move to Saudi Arabia, with Al Hilal making numerous offers to the forward. However, the 26-year-old declined staggering salary proposals as he wanted to stay at Galatasaray. Osimhen spent the 2024-25 campaign with the Turkish outfit, netting 37 goals and providing 8 assists in 41 appearances across all competitions. His 26-goal tally in the league not only thrilled fans, but also earned him the prestigious Golden Boot award. Man United are in desperate need of a proven goal scorer after their front line misfired badly last season. Osimhen was one of the centre forwards on their transfer shortlist. It was even reported recently that they really want to sign the marksman. However, the world-class forward has turned down a move to Old Trafford due to financial reasons. Osimhen wanted a lucrative package of £197,000 per week, a figure that ballooned to over £350,000 gross in England due to tax.